morning, Belen. I'm Danny Esteban.
And I'm Stefano Pinto, and welcome to this edition of WBLN for today, October the 26th, 2017.
This week, Father Willie, Mr. Roca, Ms. Chu, and Mr. Cleveland are across the Pacific Ocean in Taiwan to visit our brother school, St. Ignatius in Taipei. The visit is meant to tour the campus and to strengthen our relationship with the school. As many of you may know, we exchange students for a semester every year. We are excited for what this year students have to offer. The Battle Like a Wolverine's Breast Cancer Awareness 5K is this weekend, where all proceeds go to breast cancer research. Make sure to hydrate, get rest, and be ready to run, Wolverines.
The only thing better than a good concert is an opportunity where you get to enjoy great music and a fellowship and worship for the young and old. Belen alumni Javier Kenji Martinez, class of 2013, and CJ Cristobal, class of 2016, are retouching to their stopping grounds with their Christian band, The Call. Campus Ministry is presenting Christ Nation Rise Up on Tuesday, November 14. The event begins at 7:30 p.m. in the heart of our campus, the Garrido Family Plaza. Friends and family are invited as well.
President Donald Trump tweeted Saturday that he's planning to authorize the release of classified government documents. These could reveal details on the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. Including in the release will be documents from the FBI and CIA. A 1992 law known as the John F. Kennedy Assassination Records Collection Act requires more than 3,000 previously classified documents to be made public by the law's 25th anniversary, which is Thursday, October 26. The only person who can prevent the release of these documents is President Trump, who still has the power to withhold any or all documents he believes could pose harm to U.S. intelligence, law enforcement, the military, or U.S. foreign relations. Some historians who have studied the assassination do not believe these documents will lead to any bombshell discovery in the Kennedy assassination. One historian applauds Trump's decision. One of those mysteries include Lee Harvey Oswald's trip to Mexico City weeks before President Kennedy's assassination.
A group of high school students in Massachusetts are taking part in an anti-tobacco effort. The teens gave lawmakers 21 reasons why they feel 21 years should be the minimum age to buy tobacco products. These students say tobacco companies try to target teens and that raising the age limit prevents some from getting hooked. Critics of this movement say if a person can vote at the age of 18, he or she can decide whether they want to buy a tobacco product. The state's Public Health Committee is reviewing the bill.
Guys, here's your scoop for today. The French Club will be meeting today in room G207 at 3 o'clock. They'll be discussing the plans for French Week. This meeting is mandatory. Speaking of French Week is next week. Here's the schedule. Monday, October 30th, movie La Grande Ilusión at 3:05 p.m. in the Sala de los Art Gallery. Wednesday, November 1st, there's a chocolate croissant sale in the morning that will be benefiting Ignatius for Haiti at $2 each. Thursday, November 2nd, crepe sale from the crepe maker benefiting Ignatius for Haiti at $10 each and includes a beverage. Friday, November 3rd, professional French team soccer shirts benefiting Ignatius for Haiti at $5 per ticket. Just a reminder that tomorrow is pep rally schedule. Now stay with us as we bring your weather and sports after these messages.
Good morning, Wolverines. Today's weather is extremely nice and a little cool. We're looking at temperatures in the low 60s all throughout here. And also, the map isn't showing us a single patch of moisture in sight. So if you forgot your umbrella for today, you're completely covered. Also, the forecast for the rest of the day, we're going to be seeing temperatures in the highs of 77, which we will be seeing towards the afternoon hours, towards the evening hours, and also lows of 60s. Relative humidity is also at 63% and winds coming in at north-northeast at 13 miles per hour. Also, for the next 3 days, sadly, we will be seeing this cool weather moving on out. Starting Friday, where we will be seeing temperatures in the highs of 84 and lows of 76, and also some tropical moisture approaching towards the weekend on Saturday and Sunday, with highs of the low to mid 80s and lows of the 70s. Now that is all for the weather for today. Now let's move it on to sports.
Tomorrow is finally Friday, and your Wolverines take on Southwest High School. When they beat Southwest, they are 5-0 in the district. Come out and support your Wolverines. Last night, Game 2 of the World Series was played, and the Astros won in late-inning drama. Coming back with a 2-run home run in the 8th against star closer Kenley Jansen, the Astros then hit 3 home runs in extras to win the game. They now go back to Houston, where they haven't lost a game the whole postseason, with the series tied 1-1. The Heat took on the Spurs and lost last night, 117-110. LaMarcus Aldridge led the Spurs with 31 points and 10 rebounds. The Heat now have a big matchup on Saturday against a struggling Celtics team after the loss of Gordon Hayward. Tonight is a big game for the Dolphins on Thursday Night Football against a weak Ravens run defense that should leave some open holes for running back Jay Ajayi. More on that, let's take a look at Rowley's fantasy football picks of the week.
Week's fantasy football update, we're going to look at a running back, quarterback, and receiver expected to put up big numbers this week. Starting off locally, the Dolphins, as we all know, have been winning some tight games recently, with Jay Ajayi having his good and bad games. Tonight, however, the Fins take on the Ravens, who have the worst rush defense in the league, and Ajayi seems like the way to go, especially now that Jay Cutler is injured, meaning more running plays. All signs point towards Ajayi putting up double-digit numbers this week, so make sure to start him in your lineup. As for quarterbacks, with the Colts and Patriots having the 31st and 32nd worst pass defense in the league respectively, their opponents should be having a great time throwing the ball. With the Patriots somehow managing to win close games, as we all know, Phillip Rivers is not the way to go. However, Andy Dalton enjoyed a solid performance last week against the Steelers despite a loss, and the Colts' weak secondary means he should be putting up big numbers this coming week. Finally, Deshaun Jackson looking like a smart flex play going into their game against Carolina. Jackson has been solid year-round, even in their losses, only putting up less than 5 points once, which was against the Giants. It's also important to note that against the Saints, a division rival, the Panthers gave up big numbers through the air. So keep that in mind picking your flex option this week. That's all for your fantasy football update. Now back to you guys.
That's all for sports. Now back to Danny and Pinto at the desk.
Thank you, Mario. Be sure to follow us on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook for latest news and pictures. I'm Danny Esteban.
And I'm Stefano Pinto. Thanks for watching, and stay golden, Wolverines.